All right, today I am going out for a long ride. I feel like I just mentally need to just only worry about being on a bike for a while. I've been dreaming a lot lately of having a home in the woods. Just even in Chicago, being able to get out to the woods a little bit feels like a big thing. Today's ride starts off on the north side of Chicago, and I'm biking up to the Skokie Lagoons to find some hidden bike paths in the woods. I don't know, my brain needs it. I grew up in Michigan and I had trees everywhere all the time. This is the North Branch Bike Trail, and that whole trail is just beautiful, forested. Oh, you get these fun little turnoffs on this trail into the woods, which is kind of exciting. I just feel like simple right now feels so nice. I don't know, this fall has been kind of stressful. I had some job insecurity, worries about finances and whatnot, which all worked out okay. And to be honest, I've been on a bit of a nightly bender. One of my coping mechanisms is just like vegging out for hours and hours, watching videos online. And lots of it's kind of like fear-inducing or anger-inducing stuff. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if half of what being on a bike for a day does for me is just gets me away from that kind of junk. Gets me away from my phone, gets me away from problem solving all day. I like to problem solve and like get online and look for houses I can't afford and research things that are really none of my concern. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, just like the simplicity of being on a bike and being in the woods is really lovely. I'm obsessed with these Aldi breakfast biscuits. I don't know, and then if I'm on like a shorts platform, all the things that invoke anger in people, whether it's kind of injustice sort of things or people speaking very agitatedly about politics, just gets me riled up. And I've been noticing that like the more I spend my time doing that, the more the small little micro things, my brain wants to overreact to them or read into them. It can be as simple as like commuting to work on a bike and thinking that the smallest gesture by a car or another cyclist passing me is trying to like cut me off in the smallest way, or I don't know, it's not good. I also know it's not good. So it's kind of helpful to talk about it a little bit. There's something to be said about actually putting into words things you know are true. It's like a testable hypothesis. That's Karl Popper, the German philosopher. Says there's a massive chasm between having a thought in your head and putting something down on paper that's testable. I've been watching just like hours and hours of UFO alien stories, which is kind of like my childhood fear. It also kind of instills a lot of fear in me. Which, how silly is that's my vice. So my husband Matt just called me and he's got a little break in between his gigs. He's up here in the north suburbs, so we're gonna try to go get a little lunch. Thank you, this is fun. It's a good day to have carbs. Eey, that was a lot of burrito. You're starting to already get this like autumn smell and the crunch of leaves. Eee, it's a good time of year. I have to be super on top of myself in the winter because I get pretty bad seasonal affective disorder. But I think I kind of mess up a lot in the fall because I've got some habits of like, oh, I let myself drink in the summer more than I do in the winter. I barely drink at all in the winter. And then fall comes along And I kind of need to start changing my habits, and I don't. It's always the time of year I put on a few pounds that I don't want to put on, only to try to like spend January and February getting back down to a reasonable weight. It's a cycle. And it's truly only the difference of like 5 to 10 pounds, but everyone's version of when they know they're not where they need to be is different. Saying all this out loud, I'm like, maybe I could make some changes right now. Just get ahead of things. I certainly feel happier when I'm like closer to my ideal body weight. This is so pretty. We are pretty lucky that we have this in Chicago. These forest preserve systems are pretty great. So this area up here is called the Skokie Lagoons, and you can rent kayaks or bring your kayaks up here too. And it connects at the northernmost point to the botanical gardens. On your right. On your left. Thank you. One more path. I don't know. Yeah, that was a peter out into nothing. I like this fact that there's this fire hydrant just here in the grass. It feels very like Chronicles of Narnia, except for a lamppost, it's a fire hydrant. Okay, maybe this path right here. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, you know you're starved for nature when you get real excited about little paths like this. I've been trying to, come to terms with being 40 this year and going, oh wait, what do you want in your life? You have to make it happen. I want the woods in my life. I really feel like I gotta get out of Chicago. I will say the trade-off is my job is quite lovely. I teach improv and make a reasonable amount of money and have a lot of time off. Would I rather bike around in the woods and make YouTube videos? 100%. Whee! This is so cool. This is really scratching that mountain biking itch. Man, I'm impressed with how much continuously bikeable path there is up here. I didn't realize that. I want to come up here in the winter and bike in the snow up here. I'll save this route so it's easier to find. I love discoveries like this. This makes it feel like such an adventure. I didn't know I was gonna find this up here today. The year of the pandemic, we bought a ProMaster giant van, and I renovated it like crazy for 2 months because I barely had any work, just a little online. And we left 2 winters in a row. And yeah, it's hard. There's elements that's living in a van that are very hard, but man, I miss it seasonally now. Really want that to come back into my life. I'm getting comfortable with having the amount of money and income I have right now. I'm just gonna speak it into the universe that I'm gonna make a lot of money biking around doing travel videos. It's gonna be simple and fun and nice. I made $34 on YouTube, so we're doing all right. Oh, this is cool. This is awesome. I can't believe how cool this is. I'm like completely ducked. Man, I'm pretty impressed at how well that drone followed me through most of this. Oh! I freaking love this. I found my way back to the bike path. I can't even tell you how much better I feel. Well, thanks everybody for watching. I hope this wasn't too negative or sound preachy or anything. Just literally wanted to ride and say whatever came to me today. And this is what was on my head. The upshot of sometimes making a video and talking to camera is it's almost like journaling. You get to think through some things, giving me some awareness that I do want to do this autumn in a healthy way. And that means healthy with food, healthy with lifestyle and substances, and the amount of time I spend online and going out of my way to do outdoorsy stuff. This is a small little YouTube channel, and I really appreciate everybody who's engaged and subscribed and helps promote the videos by liking and commenting. It means a lot to me. If you live in Chicago, go bike on this trail in the Skokie Lagoons. All the mountain biking is so far away. I don't know, it's just exciting to have some single track. Hey! There's the husband.
I have some exciting fall videos coming up. I have a Chicago pizza tour planned with my pizza rack on the front of my bike. I'm super excited to showcase some awesome Chicago pizza places, as well as a fall trip to Madison, Wisconsin, which I'm thrilled to go to. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching.